644 days since Wales last won a game of rugby, and finally they have broken the duck. That was an insane game, back and forth, real enterprise from both teams. You have to say Wales come out with so much more character than last week. The intensity was a different level. There was a lot more desire to play rugby. Makes you question maybe what the game plan was from the coaches last week, because when we were putting the ball through the hands, we were getting on top of Japan, we were causing them issues, and it's just going to be such a relief for these players to actually get it over the line. You got to that second block in the second half, the game really started to turn against Japan, and you thought, oh, this is going to be a repeat of last week. There was a few mistakes creeping in, the Wales boys out on their feet, but the desire, last week I questioned their character, but they answered all the critics. The desire, the heart to just dig in under the circumstances with no confidence. You could just see they were a side that just didn't have a clue how to win a game. Even right up to the end, mistakes creeping in, making mistakes that were costing them tries. But the heart was there, and they just fought through for that last minute. Everything was just amazing. This just such a relief of pressure for Welsh rugby in general, and for those players, I'm so happy. We can't imagine as outsiders what it must be like being in that group, just constantly losing. Everyone's criticising you, and you wonder where the next win's going to come from. And after losing the first game, you have to think the confidence must have been so low for Wales. And for the boys to come out, and there was a few outstanding performances out there today. Dewi Lake was excellent as captain. I thought Teddy Williams' work rate was superb. Josh McLeod was superb. Wainwright back to his best. You had Plumtree coming off the bench, who made a massive impact. And Keelan Giles, when he came on, even though Adams was excellent and it was unfortunate he had to go off, Giles came on and was really good. Tom Rogers had some really good moments. So I'm really happy. Dan Edwards will get quite a lot of the plaudits, and rightly so. He came in, he played a bit more rugby. His kicking was just so much better out of hand than we've seen in the previous few games for Wales. He wasn't perfect. There was some defensive frailties, one or two mistakes, but you're going to get that. But generally, he looked so well and vindicated his selection. So good. I'm really happy. Ruben Morgan-Williams, I thought when he came on, he was on the wing, and then they employed him at scrum half for that phase where Wales built up, and his control and his pacing of controlling the attack and getting the ball out really put Japan under pressure, and I think he can be really happy with his input towards the end of the game. I'm really chuffed for him, someone who I've constantly said deserves to have had a Wales call-up by now. So yeah, I'm so happy that I was really downbeat and downhearted last week after that, and now I feel relief, and I'm not even in the squad, so it's great. I'm really happy for the boys, and just for the coaching staff and everyone involved in Welsh rugby basically, and the fans, because the fans have had to put up with rubbish for so long. Now it gives us, this doesn't take away where Welsh rugby has been over the last 18 months and the issues that we've had, but this does go some way into hopefully turning in the narrative now and pushing forward in a positive direction. You'd imagine a new coach is imminent, should have had it by now, but at any point a new coach should come in. So heading into the autumn, we'd have come off a win, hopefully. Well, we have come off a win, and hopefully we'll have a new coach, and then maybe we'd expect to beat Japan at home again, and then the rest of the games are pretty tough, but at least it gives us a bit of a springboard now for a new coach to come in and take us forward and hopefully get a bit more of a new direction. And either way, the duck is off the back for this squad, and even if we go on a bit of a losing streak again, it's not just clocking up the 17th loss, the 18th loss, the 19th loss. So really happy. I'm buzzing. So enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys, and I will catch you on the next one.